Do you really think that all of this is happening for no reason?
Speeding down 3 blocks, people scrambling to get out of the way. The truck slamming into a construction crane, the driver killed in a gun battle with police.
Where he then immediately heads to the Trump Hotel, pulls into the valet area, and as of course you all know, the explosion occurs within 17 seconds of his arrival at the valet.
Man, look, I've been reluctant to post over the past few days because there's been so much going on. This Tesla thing that happened in front of Trump Tower, which is so convenient. The tragedy that happened in New Orleans. We have the lady getting lit on fire in the subway. And I don't know, a switch was flipped where I just don't even want to talk about this stuff anymore. What we need to focus on is getting closer to God, because the devil's mad right now. The devil's very upset. And people are going to, have a problem with me tying what I'm saying to Trump being in office, but because I do believe, and I know for sure that Trump is who God wants in office right now. Oh, well, he's a this and that, he's a felon, he's a this and that. Oh my God. Well, look, the apostles were all messed up. Hey, do your research, do your homework, read the word. God never chose anybody perfect to do the work for him, ever. He didn't come to save the saved. He came to save the sinner. So, if you want to look at Trump and be like, oh, well, he did this and that, he said this and that, he cheated, well, what did the apostles do? Look at every one of them. So anyway, I'm not even gonna go there. It's draining to look at all these tragedies, all this crazy stuff going on. It's draining to even want to talk about it. It's so much, but it's all by design. They're creating these tragedies, and I'm not saying it's not real, but I'm saying like there's a reason why it's happening. Even with this crazy weather that we're about to get, all this crazy winter weather that's going to hit pretty much all of the U.S. It's about to be ugly. What's crazy was that the night before the New Orleans situation, I was driving and I was talking to God, and I said, "Look, God, what do you want me to tell people? Like, I don't even know what to say. There's so much going on." And I asked God, "What do you want me to say?" And he specifically told me, just tell everybody to pray and to pray hard, to pray more. And I took that to heart. Some chills came over me because I'm like, what is going on? It's easy to focus on what's going on in the news. It's easy to focus on the tragedies, the craziness, the fact that Biden is pardoning all these people who have done crazy things. That's not by accident.
Hillary Clinton, former First Lady, Senator, and Secretary of State, applauded as the first major party female nominee for president.
They're not just laughing in the face of Christians. They're not just laughing in the face and spitting in the face of Trump supporters and Trump voters. They're laughing in the face of humanity. To say that all these terrible things that these people have done doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're going to let them loose. We're going to set them free. Just let them just do more evil. It's all demonic. Look at all the people who Biden gave these medals of freedom, whatever it was. Look at all the people he chose. George Soros? Come on now. If you know about George Soros, you know a lot.
George Soros is Alex Soros.
And the fact that Denzel's in the mix tells me that the suspicions that I was beginning to have about him over the past few months are most likely true.
And a suave Denzel Washington, lauded as one of the greatest actors of our time, marking the moment with a long embrace for Biden.
As we know, with Hollywood, it's hard to have a long, strong career without being part of the club, without them making you look crazy at some point. And they never did that to him. So not to say I'm not accusing him of anything, but at the same time, look, hey, you can only rub elbows with someone that heavily so much and without being a part of it. But then to be on the same platform getting a medal. And the last time Obama gave a medal to somebody, we saw who he gave it to. And so there's reasons why they chose these specific people. They don't care. The devil is busy. The devil's upset. And, the best thing we can do is pray. The best thing we can do is be positive. Trust God, look to God for our source of strength, our source of sanity. Look, it's not over. The agriculture, still food prices, it's still going to be an issue. They're going to do everything they can to not let things happen. And, everything that has been happening over these past 4 years, well, it's not over yet. It's troubling to think about what's coming next, because when I think about it, it disturbs me to my core to where almost like I know, but I don't know. We're going to be okay, though, because God is our source of everything. Our power, our source of our finances, our source of well-being, our source of sanity, health, everything. Keep him first, pray diligently, and don't give up the fight.